I'll go ahead and warn you now. These IMDb keywords are very misleading for this movie. Hey guys, do you want to see a movie that features female nudity, bare breasts, and buttocks?
When you say bare breast, you mean like...
Yes, of course.
Okay.
If you do, then 10 to Midnight is for you.
10 to Midnight is the movie that we watched for this episode of Loose Cannon. My name is Brian Lee. To my left is...
Bram.
To my right,
Christopher Lee.
Charles Bronson.
Mm-hmm. He got plastic surgery for this movie.
Did he?
He was 61 at the time. But like, I looked at before and after photos and I couldn't tell. He just looks older. Like,
Where did he get surgery?
I don't know. I tried to look it up, but I couldn't find any
I
details.
couldn't even tell. I don't know.
TV.
Morphine.
Yeah. Oh.
That's lots of words.
Like,
For people who have not seen 10 to Midnight, I had not seen it before. And either of you?
Nope.
Okay. For people who have not seen 10 to Midnight, an outraged police detective, Charles Bronson, and his rookie partner skirt the law to catch a killer of women.
Yep.
that was the
Which is
movie.
basically every Charles Bronson movie.
Yeah. Brandon, do you recommend? I just spit a little bit. Do you recommend 10 to Midnight?
I think so. I think I do. I enjoyed it. Certain parts. Actually, certain parts I enjoyed. I'm not sure. I'm on the fence. What do you think?
I think I do.
Yeah, because there was. I think the good parts outweigh some of the stuff where I was like, oh, this is kind of weird.
I mean, lots of gratuitous nudity.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
big time.
Christopher?
Yes, I thoroughly enjoyed this. For a split second, I thought this might be my favorite Charles Bronson movie.
Oh, wow.
But at the end, not as good as Death Wish 3.
Right.
So,
Yeah, no way.
Oh
but
yeah.
still easly top 3. Brian, do you recommend 10 to Midnight?
Yes, I do. What other Bronson movies have we seen?
Death Wish 2.
There was another one, wasn't there?
Yeah, the one where she keeps on calling him like fart.
Oh, Murphy's Law.
Yeah, it's
Murphy's. Yeah,
Murphy's Law was
Yes.
Was that good?
Well, they all kind of like meshed together after a while. So
Well, they're all basically the same plot.
Right.
Look, this
Someone
one
has been killed.
Yeah.
Charles Bronson needs to find out who it is.
Yeah.
And he goes about it in a vigilante way.
Yes. I thought he did a great job in this, though. I he was a little. No, you know what? No, I thought he did a great job. Yeah. Yeah.
His typing skills were not the best, though.
No. I love how he types the packing. Yeah. It was pretty great.
I forgot how loud typewriters are.
Oh yeah, big time.
in that like opening scene, they're having a conversation. It's like, I was like,
What are your guys' feelings on the villain in this movie?
okay. Question. For people who have not seen it, basically anytime the serial killer kills people, he does it in the nude.
Yes.
But he wears gloves.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why.
This guy got his dick prints everywhere.
Well, not too far off, but like I assume like hairs and stuff would get on at the murder scene. So like the gloves are for fingerprints. I get that.
He was pretty hairless. Now that I think
I
about
was going
it.
to say, this was 83. There was like DNA wasn't a thing yet, was it?
DNA came out 2 years after this movie, being used by police.
must have been apples.
stations.
Well, maybe 10 to Midnight didn't know that.
10 to Midnight didn't know that.
DNA would be
DNA was a thing. That's why he was like, I guess no
Well, they
blood
did
on
because
his.
it came out 2 years later.
But the thing is because he was more worried about blood on his clothes than anything. So
Right.
that was it. To him, DNA wasn't. Yeah, like you said, 2 years later. So
Maybe they
I'm
can't
not a
do
DNAologist.
yeah, I know me either.
denologist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to deal with that.
I mean, the actor did a really good job.
Yeah.
Why he had a poster of himself, I wasn't.
That was awesome.
Yep.
And his gi, that was so great. I was like,
Yes.
yeah, you show yourself.
And I like when he's just like getting ready in the mirror and like he's like doing like a little leg shimmy to music. Like
Yeah.
he has a potty dance.
Yeah, because they were panning over his apartment, and I saw like the Seven Samurai poster, which I actually just watched for the first time. So I was like, oh hey,
I've never seen that. That's black and white, right?
Yes.
It is in black and white, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Why the fuck?
It's also very long. It's like 3.5 hours long.
Ew.
Holy moly.
It's not bad though.
I just don't have patience for that.
So I split up. I did like an hour a day. It's a good movie. It's worth it. Yeah, but they show that poster and then the poster of him in a karate gi, just like holding a pose.
Yeah.
I was like, that's ridiculous.
And he also has some sort of 1980s fleshlight thing.
Yeah, that
I don't.
But then when he pulled it out, when Bronson pulled it out, I lost it when Bronson pulled it out of the
You
bag.
know what this is?
Yeah.
Jerk it off.
You ever see one of these before? What's it used for? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? For jacking off.
Oh, and hard to bang.
So the part where the killer goes in the movie theater to watch
Yes.
the movie and he's like messing with those two girls.
Yep.
Have you guys ever seen Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid?
No.
It's on my list of like, I want to see it.
It's very
Is that
good.
with Warren Beatty?
It is with
Redford and
Was Warren Beatty in one?
Is it Newman and Redford? Paul Newman?
Yes, I think so. They
Yeah.
even say in the movie.
Yeah,
who
they say it in the
stars
movie because one guy says the wrong name. He's like, it was Redford. Nah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Dude,
good movie, though. Really
there's
good.
Speaking of awesome older actors, what's his name?
Wilford Brimley.
Yes. I'm like, diabetes. I'm like, what's he doing in here?
If you have type 2 diabetes like I have, you're confronted with choices. You can choose to feel sorry for yourself. I hope you don't.
The killer guy, he works at this like office.
That's a weird office.
What do they do there?
I don't know.
They type, and he fixes
Yes,
the
it's
typewriters.
a lot of women and it's a lot of typing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like the only guy there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that guy works at that office and he kills like one of the ladies there.
Mm-hmm.
But when the boss lady gets the phone call,
Oh no. Oh my God, no.
Then she walks into like the main area where all the employees are, and she's like, "Betty's dead."
well, yeah, and then like later, like when they're like kind of investigating everything, they're like, it comes out like she had a diary, you know, like of all
Oh
of like
my
little
God.
escapades.
She kept a track of where she went and with who
Yes.
for every day.
Yeah. But also, like, what the diary, like, the cover of the diary says, my diary.
Yeah.
It's like a little on the nose. God. But yeah, and he is not, like, why didn't he just take the whole end table with him? He struggled with that drawer.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it didn't. That part really didn't make
and
sense.
what I was thinking is, first he takes like a screwdriver to it.
Yeah.
I mean, later a knife, but regardless, I mean, they're both going to mark the fuck out of that cabinet. So clearly someone's going to know that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It seemed he cared more about the diary than anything else. Like he just wanted that. Because, okay, you can see marks. You don't know who did the marks. You just know that the killer did, or the supposed killer.
Right.
But like you said, that kind of was what led them right to him.
Yeah.
Because they kind of had an inkling it was this guy.
Yeah.
But they
At least
were,
Bronson did.
Yeah, Bronson did. Yeah. Yeah. It seemed like Bronson was just like, it didn't really matter almost sometimes if he really was the killer or not. Even though you knew he was. Like Bronson was just like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I'm going to skip ahead to one bit of trivia. The tagline for the original theatrical release movie poster of this film read, "Forget what's legal, do what's right."
Oh, God.
Which seems problematic in a few ways. But
The part where the killer calls Bronson's daughter on the phone and she's like having to keep him on for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever suits you, amigo. Where should I meet you?
No one has sounded any more whiter than that.
Oh, it was so. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
I lost it.
when they're questioning the bad guy, and he's like reading like the excerpts like from the diary.
Good looking, but what a creep. Makes my skin crawl. I told him to get lost. Creep called me up again. Creep asked me to the office picnic. I said I had a date. He said I was lying. That made me mad. I said I wouldn't go with him if he was the last man alive. You know who that is? I'll give you a hint. You.
Like zing! Like, it's not really a hint at that
more
point.
the answer than a hint. But yeah.
Bury the lead, motherfucker.
Oh,
It's just
God.
like, oh my God. The way that the interrogation scene.
Yes.
that
That
scene
scene was cool.
It was really
Yeah,
good. And
yeah.
it just all of a sudden it just goes off
Yeah,
the rails. Like
yeah.
especially when he busts out the fucking vacuum pussy thing.
Yeah.
He's like,
it takes him by the look at the picture. It takes him by
Yeah.
the neck. Everyone starts running in.
Right.
Like, that's why it was intense. It was really intense. I really liked it. I liked his partner too.
Yeah, he slowly won me over.
Yeah, I didn't at first. I was like, I'm not sure, but like I said, at the end, I'm like, I like him.
Question.
Yes.
How old is his daughter and how old is his partner?
Partner, I would say mid-30s. Daughter, I would say early
she's
20s.
in school.
Yeah.
Or university.
Yeah.
She's at least 21.
Yes. And I would say he's probably like 35.
We know she's 21 because one of her friends, as they're planning a party for the students.
Nice about the party tonight, Pep.
Listen, I can swing some grain alcohol.
You're kidding. Oh, that'd be terrific.
Who brings grain alcohol to a party? Get fucked up.
Dude,
I'll bring the gasoline.
we used to call it a red drink. And it was just a big thermos. And my buddy BJ, he would make it for us. And so I think he just would get like 10 Kool-Aid, like red packets. And he would just be Everclear, vodka, just like that.
Yeah. We just call it jungle juice.
Oh, yeah. He's like, here's the red drink, everybody.
Yeah.
And just, one cup of that stuff.
Racist? Jungle juice?
It sounds like it. I don't know if it is, but
No, I think it's because it's a real thing. But
Right. Why do they call it that, though?
It was invented in the jungle, bro.
Hey, I'll go for it.
Yeah,
right
of
on.
course. Yeah. Yeah, it was good times. Red drink.
Jungle juice.
Yeah.
Everclear. When was the last time you had Everclear? Turned into a horse.
Early 20s. We do shots of that shit.
Blech.
We did it like 2 or 3 times probably. And the last time we did it, everybody had it, but everyone else's was water except this one guy's. So everyone did them. And then everyone's like, that was easy. And the guy's like, fine. He had the Everclear. He died. Everyone just like, It was funny for me.
Someone says they don't make Bacardi 151 anymore. First off, I was very surprised that Bronson was so okay with his daughter dating his partner. Or, them courting each other.
Well, I think it was because he really didn't care.
Well, clearly.
About the mom or the daughter for a while. Because remember, it was really like, the reason he has all these accommodations is because he was never home with me and my mom. He was always out fighting crimes.
Okay, a couple of questions. One, do they ever say what happened to the mom?
No, they just said she died.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And then, that seems weird because Bronson and his partner are visiting the daughter while she's at school at a cafeteria.
Yeah.
We need to talk about what he gets for lunch, but we'll get back to that.
I thought it was pie.
I thought it was pie too. Dude,
I wouldn't. If something looks like quiche and
Quiche
pie.
looks like pie.
I thought it was pie.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like, this motherfucker's getting pie and coleslaw for lunch. And then he's like, I thought it was pie and coleslaw. And I'm like, you're disgusting.
No, doesn't he say he hates coleslaw?
Yes. But what else? Okay, so obviously you can mistake quiche for pie, apparently.
I guess.
But then what else could coleslaw be?
Pasta? No.
No.
I was going to say pasta salad.
I had both last night. They look different.
Coleslaw is coleslaw, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? Long John Silver's, they had fantastic coleslaw. I'm not kidding. It was,
When was the last time
so
you went to
good.
Long John Silver?
Is that still around?
There's a few closer to Chicago, but that's it. They're all closing down. Yeah. I like their chicken. I don't like their fish. I like their hush puppies.
Their hush puppies were good.
Yeah, like their hush puppies, their chicken, their fries are decent, and then their coleslaw. That's really all I would get from there. But that's like a once a year thing. But then I'm like, I'm never doing that again,
Yeah.
But I remember the lady
Jewel has good coleslaw.
Jewel has good potato salad. You surprised? Yes. I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too. Actually.
So
to finish that point.
Okay.
So the partner and Bronson's daughter sit down while Charles Bronson's still paying. And the daughter makes a very good point. Like, well, yes, my father's this really good police officer, but he was never home.
Yeah.
He never raised me. He was never there for my mom. And his partner's like, well, that's what you have to do when you're a police officer is abandon your family.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, what?
we gotta make sacrifices, dude.
Well, he's like, he's a cop. You have to make accommodations for that. And then I love the line. What do you think I've been doing? I'm like, yeah, exactly.
I told you, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so the daughter invites the partner to a party.
Yes.
And at that party, the whitest dancing ever.
Oh, lots of it.
It was great. It was great. And
The music was great.
was he the only one sweating?
Profusely?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Because everyone
Well,
else
he had a
was
suit jacket on.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Not because he was 54. He's like, I used to do these when I went to college. I love these parties.
They were called sock hops.
I don't know. I think it might be around a little after this when the killer's brought back again. They're like, oh, we found clothes. And the screaming of no. Oh, my.
So if I may cross-reference our other podcast, Nick Uncaged. So we were always kind of seeking like great freakouts.
Yes.
I feel like this is a freakout that Nick Cage would have had.
You dirty shit! He's lying! He's lying! He's lying! No! No!
He sounds like he's making a dookie in his pants. He's like, no! Dude, like, holy shit. I mean, it's intense.
It was really intense. Yeah. It was kind of out of nowhere because, like, you were expecting him to be like, oh, crap, I got caught. Not a complete meltdown, like destroying stuff. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I admit I don't know how courtroom proceedings occur.
Yeah.
But it seems weird that Bronson could just like stop everything.
That's my baby.
Yeah, I don't know why he would.
It's fine.
Yeah, because he just like walks in, like they pause everything,
Right.
and then he just like walks up to the judge. He's like, "Oop, I planted evidence."
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Oh, Bronson. I mean, not whoa.
You make him sound like he has like a cold or something. He's like got the baggie on his head.
I'm never eating shellfish again.
Okay, no, another bit of trivia. That's actually kind of related
Charles
to
Bronson's definitely allergic to shellfish.
You're not far off.
What?
After attending a screening of the film, the producers took Charles Bronson and his wife to a trendy sushi restaurant to celebrate. During the dinner, the producers noticed that Bronson was quiet and seemed down. Thinking Bronson didn't like the film, the producers told him to cheer up and that it was a good film. Bronson told them that it wasn't the film, he just hated sushi.
That's pretty great.
What a piece of shit.
That's pretty great. He's like pouting. He was pouting.
Right.
He's a man child, and that's so great because, like, well, in the movies, he's like this, like,
In the
tough,
pictures.
yeah, and he's a tough guy. But like outside, he's like, I didn't want sushi.
But you know what? You get a free pass at that point. Like you're 61. It's just like,
of course, yeah, of course, yeah.
I mean, Bronson gets a pass for everything. But
Yeah,
it's true.
yeah.
I guess it's towards the end where Charles Bronson's chasing the naked man through the streets.
Yeah, I did not expect
leading
that.
up to that, I love the lead up to it, where he's like getting him here, like made him lose his job, like this,
right.
like, yeah. But Bronson,
Oh,
really,
yeah.
like,
That was
stuck
good.
it. Yeah,
That was
it was
good.
really good.
The scene where the serial killer Warren or whatever his name is, he's at a stoplight, and then Bronson pulls up next to him, just like smiling. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
What kind of car was that?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up.
Bronson's? Oh,
no,
yeah,
because
I
the
don't
fucking
know.
nerd had a fucking
I know. That's always like, yeah, the bug. Yeah.
That's
And
pretty
he
awesome.
looks after the killer finds like the pictures in his office. He looks out and Bronson's on a bridge.
Yes.
2 miles away.
Just looking and smiling. That's
like,
great.
I think if we could just replace Michael Myers, the killer, like as Charles Bronson, where he's just like looking out the window,
Smiling on a bridge.
But yeah, so like he's chasing this naked man like through the street, like this awesome cop rock music is playing.
Yes.
It's like,
Yes. Yeah.
awesome. But then, I mean, I don't know if you guys have any more notes, but the end is like some of the best like Bronson justice.
Oh yeah. It was great.
So it was like you know, Bronson's like he's like, I got you now, motherfucker. Not I'm paraphrasing, obviously.
Yeah.
But he's the killer starts paraphrasing what his lawyer told him, like saying like, hey, you can get off on insanity. Not the way that I just said it, but you can get out by pleading insanity. You have you're schizophrenic, blah 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 blah. And he's like reciting these lines. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get off scot free. And then like Bronson just
Well, it's great because like the cops have him.
Right.
They're holding him, like handcuffing him. Yeah, Bronson's like, I don't think so. Bam.
Yeah.
Does he say that?
He says something like that. Some kind of like witty little
what
thing.
she's having.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think that's yeah.
Yeah, he does say something like, I don't think so. Or he has a one-liner.
Yeah.
You in the whole fucking world! No, we won't.
It was great. Boom, right in the head. Yeah. And I love it when they're panning out, Bronson just standing like this with his hands out waiting to be cuffed.
Yeah.
I'm just like, got it.
Talk about a banana split.
Yeah. I'm going to shoot you.
And I feel like, especially like the movies that we've watched recently, like movies just end.
Yes.
Like I feel like if this was made today, like, he would get shot in the head and then there'd be some like little like after scene where it's like shows the daughter like being safe and whatever.
Yeah.
Now she has a daughter or something.
Well, especially the Mormon one. where it turns out the other guy did it, and he's like crying on the ground or whatever.
Messenger of Death.
Ah!
I don't know why I suddenly remember that. Messenger of
Good
Death.
job there, right, man? Yeah, super abrupt ending.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently, a little bit of trivia. I suppose in the ending when everyone's chasing each other, I guess Charles Bronson was supposed to wrestle like with the serial killer, but he felt uncomfortable wrestling a naked man, so they scrapped it.
Oh, no ding dings.
Yeah. I don't want dong in my face. I don't want dong in my face.
The serial killer was roughly based on Ted Bundy.
I could see that. Kind of handsome.
Yeah.
And also drove a Volkswagen Beetle.
Bing, bing.
After watching the movie, I realized that the title makes no sense.
Yeah, I
to the
read
movie.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So apparently, the theatrical release movie poster had like the villain like using his arms on a clock that like made 11:50. I guess that's the only like relation to the title. Oh, and then the tagline was a cop, a killer, a deadline. So still kind of lame.
Yeah.
One other funny line. When the serial killer takes the hooker to the hotel room,
Yes.
like Bronson's chasing him.
Yeah.
And he goes to like the lobby guy.
How about this tall young came in with a hooker? Which room?
Oh, brother, it ain't our policy to go.
Come on, which room? Here.
224.
That made me laugh.
Was she the only person that didn't get killed by him?
Was she? Did she get?
Yeah, was she
Or was she drugged or poisoned?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did not get killed with an. Oh my god! How do we not talk about that? Because they're at the morgue, and you know the mortician or whatever. He's talking about like how the woman got killed.
Yes.
And you know the cop's like, "Well, was she raped at all?" He's like, "No." And Bronson's like, "I knew that."
On the basis of what? Well, if anybody does something like this, his knife has got to be his penis.
Which will probably be the title of this episode.
Yeah.
Knife penis.
The lesser known He-Man character. Brandon, do you still recommend 10 to Midnight?
I do. Yeah, it was very good.
Christopher Lee?
I do. For a movie about sexual assault, a lot of funny lines in it.
Yeah. There was enough to be like, you'd be like, oh, getting kind of down by like all like the killing of like naked women. And all of a sudden you hear like someone say, oh, what was it? That line, the whatever suits you, amigo, like that kind of stuff. Yeah. But that whole part was great. So
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Brian, do you recommend 10 to Midnight?
I do.
Nice. All right. It's an enjoyable film.
Sweet. Yeah.
Good journey.
Good journey. That's right.
Oh, you did it. Not
Yes, I
Hitler.
did it correctly.
Hey, Brian here. Thanks for checking out Nick Uncaged and Loose Cannon. Best way you can help other people find out about us is like, comment, share, and subscribe to the podcast.